Welcome to the Mary Manners Show, starring Mary Manners.
Welcome to the Mary Manners Show. It's Friday. We're gonna party because it's Friday. Did I tell y'all that Mary Manners is an excellent dancer? Oh, yeah. You better believe I got some moves on me. Hey, you guys, come on. Say hi to me. Tell me you're excited that it's Friday. Hello. And I want to know about your skits last night. Did you do a skit? You all, I gotta know something about it. You gotta tell me something about it, or give me a picture, or send me a video. I want to know about your skits. Hey, Nathan and Miriam. Hi. Hey, Aza. Hey there. Oh, you guys. Hi. Oh, it's good to be with you. I hope the sun is shining wherever you are. And remember that even if there's clouds out there, just put a sun in your window and the sun's going to be shining. Hey, Gamone family. Hello there. Hey, Moyer family. Woo, party. Okay, hi, Mrs. Mary Manners. April and Tristan love dressing up as detectives. Woo, and improving as and improving says improving. But hey, that might be what you meant, a skit. Oh, you did message me a couple clips. Oh, I haven't watched them yet. Yay! Oh, I can't wait to see those. Y'all, hi. Tell me who else did one. Hey, Danielle and Vanessa. Or it might be Daniel. I'm sorry, it's probably Daniel. Daniel and Vanessa. I'm sorry about that. Y'all, Mrs. Manners, even with these glasses, I can't see worth 2 cents. It's hard for me to read things. Oh, hey there. Oh, you did do the skit, Hennessy? Yeah, that makes me so happy. Y'all, do you realize? I mean, come on. 3 weeks on the Mary Manners Show, and now you're actors, you're chefs, you're authors, you're artists, you're just it's endless. The possibilities are endless. Hey, Peter's family. Let's see. Oh, so Nathan and Miriam did a skit about finding a magic fork, a magic fork key that sent them to baby doll land. We need to make a movie about that. That sounds amazing. Hey, Sage and Cora. Hey, you all. Oh, y'all keep telling me. Even if I can't read them all right now, I will read them. I want to know about your skits. Oh, goodness. Okay, we got to get to work. You know we got work to do, you all. We just do. It's so good to be with you. We're going to talk about a really important etiquette skill. Oh, wait. I got to remind you of one more thing. You all, today, you've got to take your fitness test again. So if you weren't with us on Monday, you're going to have to go back and watch the Monday episode. Remember, you can watch all of our past episodes on our YouTube channel, The Mary Manners Show. Most of them are up. Sometimes you have to wait a day or two before they pop up there. But you can always go back on the Facebook page as well and watch Monday's episode where I give you the fitness test. And then you've got to retake it 5 days apart from each other to measure your improvement. And that's what I want to know about. I want to know how much you improved. So if you were able to do 20 sit-ups in 60 seconds last Monday, then I want you to be able to do at least 22 sit-ups today. And so that's 2 sit-ups of improvement. That's what I want you to tell Mary Manners about on Monday when we have a show again. All right. Hi, Justice and Titus and Matthias. Hey, y'all. It's good to be with you. Okay, let's jump into our etiquette skill. So today, we're going to talk about kind of a sensitive topic. And the reason it's sensitive is that people's feelings can be very fragile at times. You know, ladies and gentlemen strive to be careful with people's feelings. Why? Well, because we love each other and we care about each other, and we want to make each other feel valued and comfortable, because that's the definition of etiquette. And so today our etiquette skill is about how do we show etiquette towards those who may have some type of disability. So a disability can be many different things. Some people have learning disabilities. That means the way their brain learns is different than other people's brains and how they learn. Some people have physical disabilities, like some people can't walk. Some people have to be in a wheelchair all the time. Some people have disabilities like they might be blind, where they can't see, they don't have eyesight, or maybe they're deaf and they can't hear. And so there's lots of different disabilities. There's emotional disabilities. So all of us are made so differently and so special. And just because someone has a disability doesn't mean that they don't think and feel just like you do. You know, we all want to be loved. We all want friends. Who doesn't want friends? We all want people to care about us, and we want to care about others. We're all the same in lots of ways, but then we're all uniquely different in other ways. So one of my dear, dear friends, he is blind in his eyes. He doesn't have eyesight. And his name is Joe. So Joe doesn't have eyesight, but Joe is the most amazing person. And he has taught me a lot about how I can be more sensitive to people with disability. So one time me and Joe were talking, and I said, "Hey, Joe, will you tell me what are some things that maybe make you sad, or things that you know about because you do have a disability that you wish other people knew?" And so he gave me a couple of things, and I want to share those with you. Okay? So, number one way that we can help others to feel valued is realize that we don't define people by their disability. And let me give you an example of what that might mean. If someone let's say someone has autism, and if you know anything about autism, autism just affects the way we interact with others sometimes. Sometimes someone that has autism, it affects their ability to communicate, just different things. And so let's say I had a friend and her name was Sarah, and Sarah had autism. Well, I would never describe Sarah like this. I would never say Sarah is autistic. Instead, I would say Sarah has autism, because Sarah is so much more than having autism. She might be an amazing artist and a wonderful friend, and she might take care of her cat so well, and she might be so smart and can read much more on a higher reading level than other kids her age. But Sarah does have autism. So we have to make sure that we realize that people are so much more than whatever disability they might have. So that's one thing Joe wanted me to remember. He said, "Monica, don't say that Joe is blind." And I might have just said that. But he said, "Say Joe has blindness, because I'm more than just being blind." So another thing Joe told me is, he said, whenever you're talking to someone who has a disability, talk to them directly and not through somebody else. So for instance, let's say you and I had a friend who was in a wheelchair. And we walked up to that friend, and the friend in the wheelchair was sitting there, and his mom was standing beside him. So we wouldn't walk up to our friend. We're going to say that his name is Ronnie. And we wouldn't say, "Oh, Mrs. Irvin, how's Ronnie doing today?" But we would look at Ronnie and say, "Ronnie, how are you doing today?" So we always talk directly to the person, regardless of their disability. Now, maybe Ronnie can't speak. We still are going to talk directly to Ronnie. And then if his mom wants to answer for Ronnie, then that's okay. But we still always speak directly to the person that we're talking to. Does that make sense? Parents, the things that I'm talking about, maybe later today, you and your kids could expand on these ideas a little bit more so your kids can ask questions more than what I can do in this short time we're together. Okay, number 3, another thing that Joe told me is he said, "Mrs. Manners, make sure you don't just automatically help someone who has a disability, but ask them first." And of course, Mary Manners was thinking, well, wait a second, aren't I supposed to just help everyone? And Joe said, but the thing is, Mary Manners, is that a lot of times those of us who have disability, it makes us feel good when we can take care of ourselves. And sometimes it makes us feel bad when everyone is trying to do everything for us. He said, so just ask. He said, like, if there's someone who has a disability and they're starting to go into a door, first say, "Hi, would you like me to help you with that door? I know those doors can be heavy sometimes." He said, but don't just jump in front of them and say, "Let me get that for you." And I thought, oh, okay, I didn't know that. And he said, those of us with disability, we don't like it when we feel like everyone thinks we're helpless because there's so many things we can do. So that was another piece of advice that Joe told me. Okay, the last thing I'm going to share, I'm only going to give you, I might give you 2 more things. I'm going to give you 5 things to think about. Joe said, now, Monica, I'm blind, so this doesn't affect me. He said, but other people with disability, he said, make sure that you get on their eye level. So if there's someone that maybe is in a wheelchair, he said, if you're a lot taller than them, try to kind of lean down so they don't have to raise their neck so high to look at you. He said, so just try to be on their eye level the best you can. Now, finally, the 5th thing is he said, try to make sure that when you're in a group and there's someone with a disability, that if you're going to plan an activity, that you try to think of an activity that they could be a part of as well. So, for instance, if you're with your group of friends and one of your friends is blind, well, it probably would be kind of rude to suggest that you all play a game of basketball because your friend with a disability couldn't really play basketball if they couldn't see. And so he said, try to plan activities that everyone could be included in. And I thought that was great advice. Kids, sometimes I feel like you do, and I want to be kind to everyone. And I don't want to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing that might hurt someone's feelings. I think we don't have to worry about it if we just do our best to just show people love and kindness. I'll tell you something funny that happened one time, and I've been friends with Joe a long time. But one time Joe was over at our house and he was having dinner with us, and he got up to go into the restroom. And so he went into the restroom and shut the bathroom door. and I walked by the bathroom door, and that little bathroom doesn't have a window. So if you don't turn the light on, it would be pitch black and you couldn't see anything because there's no window in that little bathroom. Well, I walked by the door and he had it closed, of course, and I realized that the light wasn't on. And I'm so used to the light being on, like you can see the light coming out from under the door if someone is in the restroom. And I walked by and I was like, Joe, why don't you have the light on? And y'all, I was really asking him that question because for a couple of seconds, I forgot that Joe actually does have blindness, and so he doesn't need a light on. He's used to living his life without any lights on because he can't see. And all of a sudden, I heard Joe start just laughing. And when he started laughing, then I started laughing. And I realized that I had just asked a really dumb question. But anyway, I love him. And I hope that all of us can just try to be more sensitive to those around us. And sometimes you know what Mary Manners has learned? If I don't know what to say, I just ask. I ask my friends. I ask if, like Joe, I try to ask him, okay, what else do I need to know? And so if you have a friend that has Asperger's, like I see one of you, Down syndrome, yes, autism, ask them, say, what do you wish we or I would do better? What do you wish people wouldn't say? Or how can I be a better friend to you? Just ask. That's what I do, and that's how I learn how I can be a better friend to those with disability. Sometimes it's nice to just talk about it and not tiptoe around it, but just talk about it. Okay, there's your etiquette lesson, you all. Hey, Stephanie and Hannah, and I can't see, and Hiles, Stephanie Hiles. So I don't know if Hiles is a first name or a last name. So it's either hello Stephanie Hiles and Hannah or hello Stephanie Hiles and Hannah. Either way, welcome. And thank you for saying that your older sister has Asperger's, and so you all know how we all need to be sensitive. Y'all, that's wonderful. Okay, are you ready to make some lunch kebabs? You all know already that Mary Manners doesn't like to just eat food in a simple way. I'm not going to eat food just in a bowl or a plate without doing something fun to it because I like to have fun and I like my life to be fun. And you got to make it fun. You can't wait for other people to make your life fun. And so we're going to make kebabs. So my kebab is metal. It's actually really sharp. Like I could hurt somebody with this. Now, you all, I realize that not all of us can just run out to the grocery and buy whatever we want right now. So I'm sorry if you don't actually have a kebab in your house. Some of you have stick kebabs. You could go in the backyard and get a really thin stick. I don't know how your mom would feel about you eating food on a stick. Personally, I think it's just fine. I think a little dirt in our system is good for us. Okay. Hey, Chrissy in Texas. And wait, you have a best friend with CF and is nonverbal. So I love that she's one of your best friends or he's one of your best friends. And so I bet that's made you be much more sensitive to the needs of others. Thank you for sharing that. Okay. So I've already made one kebab. Look at this. Look at that. You know how Mary Manners likes to eat lots of colors. Remember, the more colors we eat, we get all kinds of new ingredients. Y'all, I kind of like, moving this around. I kind of feel like a wizard or something. But I like having a pointer. This makes me feel like a teacher. I'm pointing at you right now. Oh, hey, Luke and Levi and Caleb. Hey. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to just get some kind of stick and you're going to put every imaginable piece of food on here that you can imagine. And that's going to be your lunch or dinner. So for instance, I'm going to start with some celery. Oh, come on. Celery is good. What do you mean you don't like celery? So do you know how I eat celery? I dip celery in peanut butter. You know how your parents always, the little medicine cups that you take all your medicine in? Well, I like to put a little peanut butter or a little hummus in these medicine cups. And whenever I have kebabs, this is what I dip my vegetables in. So I love celery, but I love it a lot with peanut butter dipped on it. And so then we're going to do a carrot because I like carrots. Y'all, carrots are sweet. What I remember, I'm going to have to do this so I don't poke my finger. When I was a little kid, I hated carrots. I told my mama I was not going to eat any carrots. I don't think I'd ever even tasted a carrot. They just were orange, so I thought that was gross. Carrots are so sweet. I love them. Now, here's the tricky part. Sometimes you'll put a food on a kebab and it breaks it. So you got to be really careful. So I'm going to put some cheese. So what you want to do, kids, is you want to put colors beside each other that are not the same color. So just it's more colorful, right? So I put some cheese. Now look here. I'm going to put a raspberry because I love raspberries. Oh, now the raspberry might fall off. It's a little wimpy. Then I'm going to put some ham because ham is pink and I like ham. So let's see. Oh, looky here what I have. I have an olive. Let's do an olive. Now you can hurt yourself if you poke yourself. Oh, and guess what? So sometimes when you're making a kebab, like maybe you don't want the olive juice to get on the ham because you don't like flavors blended. I kind of like flavors blended. But what I do is I get little tortilla, like a flour tortilla, and I break them into strips. And then if I really want, plus I like to snack on them, but you can put a tortilla in between your food that you don't want to touch each other, and you can still eat that. Hey, Isabella. Hello, hello. We're making a kebab. Let's see. Oh, you know how I told you I love beets. Y'all, do you know what a beet is? Beets are kind of like pickles. Well, because I pickle them. I think they're amazing, and they're so red. And remember, the darker the color, oh, y'all, the more nutrients are in there. Like, I just love, uh-oh. Did I forget to tell y'all it's not polite to lick anything? You did not just see Mary Manners lick something. Now, oh, I need a banana. I'm going to put a little banana on this. I love bananas too. And where's my knife? Oh, geez, I forgot my knife. We're just going to break a little piece off. And so, now you know how I like to eat bananas, y'all? So your mom's probably not going to appreciate me telling you this. But what I like to do is I like to cut down the middle of the banana, pour a bunch of chocolate chips in there, put it in the oven for about 5 minutes, just long enough for the chocolate chips to melt. And then that's how I eat my banana. My mom used to tell me that I ruin every healthy thing I try to eat because I always put something unhealthy with it. That's probably true. Okay, what else? Oh, look at this, y'all. It's a pickle. Let's put a pickle on there. I'm really afraid I'm gonna. Oh, look at this beautiful kebab. Now, here's a test. How about a nut, a walnut? Now, this is tricky. This is like doing surgery. I'm usually not successful putting nuts on a kebab because it will break right in half. So this is kind of what's fun is you got to really work it. You got to go slow. You got to kind of, yeah, that didn't work. See what I mean? Okay, forget the nuts. Okay, and then you just keep putting stuff on. Oh, another thing, my hat keeps falling today, y'all. Another thing I like to use, so do you know what this is? This is called dried beef. That sounds disgusting, doesn't it? Y'all, it's delicious. It's called dried beef, and I like it. Okay, I'm going to finish it with another raspberry to finish off our color. And another carrot. Ah, this is hard. Whoa, I just squished the raspberry. Got a little raspberry and carrot juices mixed up. And we're going to end it with another piece of celery. Ah, all right, y'all. Look. Look at that beautiful, that's your lunch today. So, oh my goodness, look at these two beautiful things side by side. La 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 la. Y'all, this is what makes eating fun. Is you got to be creative and have some fun with your food, and it just makes it taste better. So, I want you to make some kebab. So, let's get your homework. I haven't given you hardly any homework yesterday or today. But today, you're going to try to make a kebab. Oh, geez, I don't even know how to spell a kebab. I'm going to have to think hard about this. Kebab. What do y'all think? Okay, I'm going to try. I know it starts with the letter K. I'm assuming an A comes next. Moms, I might need help. Kebab. Do you think it's just spelt like the name Bob? B-O-B? Let's try it. Okay, we're going to spell it like this. Kebab. We'll just make up our own spelling of words. That's my solution to worrying about spelling everything right. Is Mary Manners just needs to make her own dictionary, and we'll just spell words however we want. Oh, thank you. I did spell it right. Y'all, I'm having hat problems today. Okay. Oh, hey, Yasmin, and hey, Panna. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, we need your pickled beets recipe. Well, here's what happens. Is my Aunt Diana's the one that makes pickled beets. So I need to steal her recipe because apparently she is a master pickler and it's so good. All right, you all. So also, number 2 on your homework is you've got to take your other fitness test. Okay? So fitness, Fitness. I'm going fast. Test, Test. Number 3. Yeah, y'all, you don't see me again till Monday. You got a number 3. Number 3, I want you to discuss with your family what we talked about in our etiquette lesson today. How we can show better etiquette towards those with disabilities. So I'm going to just put the word discuss. D-I-S C-U-S-S. Okay. You have 3 assignments today. Okay. Ready? You're going to make a kebab. You're going to take your fitness test and see if you improved. And you're going to discuss with your family the idea of etiquette towards those with disability. Woo! Y'all, thank you for being here today. You know I love it when you're here. Why is Mary Manners having hat problems? I'm having a bad day, y'all. What am I supposed to do about this? Well, anyway, I'm glad that you came. And I hope you have the best Saturday, the best Sunday. And I will see you again on Monday at 2 o'clock for a brand new show. And I want you to know I love you. And I just think you're just amazing. Thank you for all of those of you who have sent in videos. You know what, girls? I need a few more videos from girls. I have all of these boys that sent me these amazing videos and a couple of girls. I need a few more. So send me some videos, a 10 to 15 second video. Y'all, that's not hard. Come on. That's easy. About what you like about the Mary Manners Show. Okay? That's easy. So easy. All right, y'all. Bye. Say bye. Have a great weekend. Hey, Eaton family. Yeah. Oh, bye, you all. Bye, Nathan and Miriam. Oh, I love you too, Wade family. More art in your life. I agree. More art. Okay, we'll do a fun art project next week, maybe. I'll have to think about that. Memo family. Oh, you're so welcome. Silas and Liam. Oh, I love it. Oh, you know, children and people with Down syndrome, I personally believe they are the angels on this earth. Every family who gets to is lucky enough and blessed enough to have one of those special spirits in their home are so blessed. Oh, bye, April and Tristan. Bye, Sage and Cora. Y'all, bye. Mary Manners is going to go try to fix her hat and my hair and anything else I need to fix. Bye.